Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not. The Fair Act use is in my description box, so let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. So, I'm hearing a lot of conflict in stories, y'all. So I want to come on here since I do have new Memphis subscribers in the building. Maybe they would know some of the answers to some of the questions, y'all. Because there are a lot of unanswered questions. A lot of people is going back and forth in my comment section saying that, Key Glock wouldn't do this, Key Glock wouldn't do that. Some are saying, yes, he did, yes, he did, yes, he did. Well, when you take out legends, y'all, it's hard to fill those shoes. Can't nobody fill those shoes. Okay, y'all? People can come along with their own style later and in their own lane, but they never really fill certain people's shoes. It's impossible. I don't care how good the next rapper is. It never takes out a legend's legacy. Okay, y'all. So I looked at some videos of Key Glock. It was torture, some of it, but I looked at it, and I come to this conclusion, y'all. Key Glock wanted to be Dolph, and a lot of my people in my comment sections, they feel the same exact way. If you think about everything that didn't happen from, Dolph's whole lifestyle has been, his whole growing up era is confusing when it comes to, social media. Even Wikipedia has changed stories several times since Dolph has passed. They put up there that, Maya or Mia, whatever you call her name. First they say she was his, partner, baby mama, stuff like that. Then now it's saying spouse. If they never married, then why are you putting on there that like they were married now when you wasn't putting that on there at first? So that seems to be a conflicting thing as well. I'm hearing another thing that, the baby mama and the parents were going back and forth because of, the funeral arrangements. So there is, some conflict and stuff going on when it comes to baby mama and when it comes to the parents, okay? Now, I seen pictures of, Dolph traveling with the older woman, which I think could be the grandmother, okay, y'all? Because if it's not the grandmother and that's the mother, she really was doing some, street pharmacy stuff because she aged. If that's his mother, that's on the plane with him. So I hope it's safe to say that that's the grandmother that's on the plane with him, traveling with him on his, private plane. Now, I want y'all to look at a couple of these pictures. Okay? I want y'all to look at this. And what I see here is somebody that really wants to take Dolph's place. This is what I see. Now, people are telling me that he's the one that put Dolph on. I don't see how he could put Dolph on when Dolph is the one that owns everything. He owns this guy's the one busting out car windows. So how could he put somebody else on that's busting out car windows? You know what I'm saying? He's busting out this guy's car windows. He's waiting on this guy to make moves, to make, put him in a video or release a song for him. So if somebody puts you on, that means that they are already in that position to give their own self, that clout. Okay? He should have been, in a position to give Dolph a job, if that's the case. But no, he was the messenger. He was always the one that was bringing, new people in to the circle. They didn't need Dolph if he put Dolph on. That don't make no sense, y'all. Okay? So, I've come to the conclusion a lot of people do not like Chicago rappers too. They don't like Chicago talent. And this is why that they pick with them. This is why, the Prince of Darkness was standing next to Kanye West, and he looked like he was petrified. Because, if you are not rolling with these people, then, you're taken out. It's just like with Lil Durk. He's rolling with, Trap now. So people try to protect him in a certain way. Is he paying, his fees to them? Ask yourself this question. Or is he a part of collecting fees? Because if you put, I'm just going to throw it out there. If you put up King Von next to Lil Durk, King Von ran rings around Lil Durk, if you ask me. I haven't listened to all Lil Durk's music, but I don't know. But from what I'm hearing, a little bit I heard, King Von sounded way better than him. Okay? Let's get back to Dolph's mini-me. Okay? So is he trying to take Dolph's place, y'all? Was, this a part of the reward of getting Dolph out the way so he can step in those shoes? And can he fill those shoes, y'all? Ask yourself this question, because a lot of people say he was rapping before he started dealing with Dolph and this and that. I don't know, because I'm seeing pictures of him when he was very young. And I find it difficult, the timeline of everything, how everything went down. It's like right after his baby mama's brother is taken out, then Dolph is taken out. And then this guy comes up. He's a part of Maya's family. Key Glock. This is her cousin. He's some kin to her. And this is why everybody was thinking that he was some kin to Dolph. But he's some kin to Dolph's baby mama, y'all. So just look at how removing Dolph out of the picture places everybody else. And like I told y'all, where's that $100 million? You got to keep thinking about that. Think about the people that came to the funeral as well. It was a lot of snakes in the den, y'all. Okay? So another thing, like I just want to show you some pictures of this guy, which I doubt I don't know. I just got a feeling there's going to be a cloud over his head after this whole thing with Dolph. I really do. I don't think that. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. For the simple fact that he, possibly played a part. And, I got all his people coming in my comment section talking crazy. But, it is what it is. He was the first one that got out of Dodge. He was the first one that brought these people that allegedly took Dolph out. He was the one that connected them. He was the one that connected them. And I listen to this video every day with Gucci and Key Glock on there. And, it's a sad thing that a lot of these rappers, especially the old school ones like this one right here, and it look like he's about to go through the back door right now, y'all. Why is he all up on this gat like this? This is what I was talking about yesterday. All of these so gayos. Why is he... You are two rappers. Why is he standing directly behind this man? You don't be up on no man like this unless you playing basketball. So why is he all up on him like that, y'all? It's like these older rappers, even 2 Chainz, y'all. Even 2 Chainz. These older rappers are trying to live through these younger rappers and involving themselves in the middle of some stuff that they shouldn't, y'all. And the sad part is, I listened to this rap song, and soon as Gucci Man comes, says his part on there, I just start, it gets on your nerves, y'all. Because he says his watch costs more than Floyd. Who the hell cares, y'all, how much his watch costs or Floyd watch costs? Do they not understand what's going on in the communities, and that they're, brainwashing these kids that, they're going to beef with each other because his stuff costs more than his stuff, his watch costs more than his. These are grown men, y'all. And why is this still the message just going out to the young? And they try to act like they care about people, but at the same time, listen to the rap. Listen to the lyrics. Listen to it. Then, Key Glock says, no matter how much money I get, I never pay people back. Is y'all listening to these lyrics? No matter how much money he get, he will not pay somebody back. So that's a snake verse if I've ever heard one. I'll borrow this money from you. You can front me this or whatever. And no matter how much I come up, I ain't paying you back. Is y'all listening to this? This is the messages that they're putting out. And this is, I'm just going to say it like it is. This is the lane that they want to take Dolph's place. This is who they felt, should come in and take Dolph's place. Not in a million years. I just don't see it. Then he says he's paralyzed. He got no feelings. We all know that. We know that. Because if you can bust out somebody's window, that's helping you and helping your family. And, the father of your cousin's kids. You got a personal problem going on within yourself. So he's been paralyzed. You brought some hitters to Dolph that you knew would turn on Dolph. And the reason why you knew that they would turn on Dolph, because you knew that they were going to bump heads. You know that Dolph has his own mind, and you knew that straight drop is a loose cannon. That sooner or later they were going to bump heads. You knew this. He knew it. From the start, y'all. He knew this. Now, another thing that I want to talk about that nobody's really, touching base on. And I go to Wikipedia and I go to other stuff and try to look this stuff up. And I'm not finding anything on it, y'all. If I do, it's conflicting stories. They say that Dolph, when he was little, his parents were, doing, street pharmacy stuff really bad. And that Dolph moved to Memphis, and his grandmother raised him. And then, if you go back to, if you put in, where Dolph's parents lived or whatever now, it says his parents moved when he was 2 years old to Memphis. So if his mama and his daddy and he moved to Memphis, then why did they just act like he was the only one moved there at first? And now they're putting in that the mama, the daddy moved to, that they all moved to Memphis when Dolph was 2. And I find this a little odd, y'all. Okay, so this is where I want to, ask a little questions. I looked up, where did Dolph live at the time, he was taken out? Because they keep saying that he coming to town when, he do the turkey drives, which means he don't live there anymore. Okay, y'all? So that means he didn't live in that Memphis anymore. So if he didn't live in Memphis anymore, I don't see his parents still being there. Okay? Or, I don't see them still staying there. So I want to know, was the parents still living in Memphis when he moved out of Memphis? Okay? That means a lot, y'all. Because we all know people that's, doing street pharmacy stuff. We all have experienced that within our families or people that's close to us, around us. Some Every last one of us has experienced knowing somebody that's, you know, that do street pharmacy stuff really bad. Okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all from my experience with them. Everybody that I have known that, you know, that does this stuff, they have always been snakes. Always. If you put something down, they're going to take it. If you leave your purse in the room with them, they're going to go in it. If you let them go to your bathroom, they going in there rambling. It is what it is. They're always looking for something to take back, to the man so that they can, get the street pharmacy stuff, y'all. Not only would they do that, they will set you up. Okay? I know personally people that does, street pharmacy stuff that was doing a lot, y'all. That has put a motion into play to set known street associates up because they done got fronted something and they owe them some money or something like that. So you have to take in considerations this one, y'all. Who really asked for the cookies, y'all? Did the parents? The real parent of Dolph, okay? The one that was, doing a lot of street pharmacy stuff. Because people want us to believe that, they don't do it anymore. And did they put that story out just so we could not look at them as suspects? Ask yourself this question. And I know that Dolph was a big time millionaire, okay? And most millionaires with sense, if they move out of a city because they're beefing with ops, they're going to move their parents out the city too. They're not going to leave them there so that they can get taken out, because when people can't reach you, they're going to get to your parents. They're going to get to people that's close to you, your sisters and your brothers. When they can't reach you, no matter what relationship you have with them, they'll do it. So my question is, did Dolph's, parents that were doing the street pharmacy stuff, were they still living in Dallas? Because that makes not Dallas, Memphis. That makes a big difference, y'all. Because if they still lived in Memphis, could they have been a part of this play? Could they have gotten some stuff, on credit? Or could they have been promised something to be a part of this? Could they have been threatened to be a part of this? Ask yourself this question, and please don't say, oh, they wouldn't do this to their son. Please don't say that to me in my comment section, because y'all know people do this every day. They do it every day. People, y'all know. Okay? I done seen people, that's doing street pharmacy stuff. They make moves with their kids. So don't tell me that they won't make moves with a rich kid. Okay? If you make moves with a baby, you'll make moves with a rich child. Okay? So, could Dolph's parents, real parents, have played a part in this whole thing? Were they infiltrated? Ask yourself this question. Did they still live there? And Dolph moved, out of town from Memphis. Because if he came there for, the toy drive, turkey drive, he could not have still been there. So do the real parents still live there? And did Dolph just only take the grandma, out of Memphis so that he protect her? Was the other parents still there? And if they were still there and they, the real mother that birthed him, that was, doing the street pharmacy stuff, if she still lived in Memphis and she sent Dolph to get some cookies, she lived there. She can get cookies anytime she wanted. So this is where I'm trying to figure out who sent him to get the cookies, because nobody's really coming forth on that. Or was that just a whole made up lie to get him to the cookie place? This is something that needs to come out. Did his real mother, the one that was, doing the sugar boogers, did she send him to get the cookies? And did she still live in Memphis? Because she can get cookies whenever she wanted. So that's a red flag for me if she sent him to get something that she can get anytime she wanted. Now, if he came into town to do the turkey drive, did he bring his mother with him to do the turkey drive? Because I'm hearing, when I first started doing this Dolph case, people were telling me that Dolph's mother didn't even want him in Memphis. She didn't want him there. She didn't feel comfortable with him moving around there. So who was uncomfortable with him coming to Memphis? Was it the grandmother that raised him? Because usually when you raise a child, you have more connections with the child than somebody that don't raise that child, even though they birthed that child. But now some people that birthed that child, they still love that child with all their heart. I know that to be true too. But you think you're talking about street pharmacy, stuff, okay, y'all? And it's a difference. Because they're not thinking in their right minds. So did Dolph real mama send him to that cookie shop as a part of the plan? Now, some people are saying some stuff too, y'all. I'm hearing some things. They're saying that when Dolph walked into that cookie shop, somebody was already in there waiting on him. Then when he came through that door, they snatched him up. This is what, people are saying from the inside. That everything was done before the guys came to the window. Everything was already done. The people that came to the window was just there to make it look like they the ones that did it, so it wouldn't look like it came from inside. So, did Dolph's parents come with him from out of town for the turkey drive, y'all? Nobody's talking about that. So I really need somebody to kind of let me know that if they know it. Did they come with him? Or did they live there already? Because if they live there already and Dolph don't even live there anymore, were they infiltrated? Ask yourself this question. Were they infiltrated? Did they play a big part in this? Did they, get some money after Dolph was taken out? Did they have a little come up? Or a street pharmacy party? Ask yourself this question. Or did they owe money? Did they owe out money already and this was to pay down their debt? Because everybody that knows that they, that have dealt with people that do the free, the street pharmacy stuff, they got books. They get their credit, especially if they got some money coming in. But if you got a son that's rich, that everybody want, would you be able to get some credit from these guys? And if Dolph left you in Memphis and took the grandmother and moved out of Memphis, then was there some animosity there? Think about it, y'all. Think about all of this, because these are questions that needs to be answered. Okay, y'all? Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you so much for watching. Peace.